Are you crazy? Let me tell you what America is. America is so slick that it's trying to create a social situation where black people and their agenda is no longer relevant. And you know why I'm bringing this up? Because some of you foolishly are letting other groups and other agendas try to come in and co-opt the black struggle for their own selfish needs.
Thank you.
You better cut it out. I don't have a problem with Latinos fighting their struggle. I wish you well, but you can't blend that with this. We was here before you got here.
Yes, sir.
I don't have a problem with white females fighting their struggle. I ain't got a problem with that. But don't you confuse your gender issue with a race issue. I ain't got a problem with no group feeling that there's rights they need that they don't have. But don't you dare confuse that with my people's fight to exist.
Yes.
Brothers and sisters, you better resist the multicultural movement. They coming in from every corner telling black folk, blend on in with the rest of us so we can take what was meant for you. Blend on in with the rest of us so we can get your set asides. Blend on in with the rest of us, and sooner or later, after you blend in so much, you can no longer be seen. They're trying to get rid of you politically as a pretext to get rid of you physically. Now they got Ebola in America. Really? You know why Ebola is here?
Because they let it here.
Because AIDS ain't working fast enough.
Yep.
I need y'all to get this. AIDS ain't working fast enough. I was on an interview and brother said, you said that the United States government invented AIDS at the United States Army Biological Weapons Lab in Fort Lauderdale. I said,
Yep.
He said, could you prove it? I said, this is what I'm doing. I'm too busy to be wasting my time trying to prove to you something you're not going to believe even when you see the evidence. So let me tell you what we're going to do. I don't have to prove it, but you have to disprove it. I know it's hard for some of y'all to believe that they would create a disease that targets black people. But they did it before. They sent blankets full of smallpox up to the Native Americans. They gave some of our ancestors in Alabama
Tuskegee
syphilis and told them it was medicine. And speaking of immunizations,
let's go.
I heard some of y'all been out at Walgreens getting the
No.
You done lost your mind. This will save me from the flu. Are you crazy or something? Immunology ain't about protecting black folk. Immunology is about protecting white folk from diseases that a lot of us don't get anyway if we just eat right. My elders, lay off that flu shot. Stop taking it. Parents,
stop making your kids.
That they put in your child.
Yep.
Remember what I said. Your child does not have to be immunized to go to public or charter school in the United States of America. The only two states in this country that demand immunization is West Virginia and Mississippi. That's right. I know children right here in Wisconsin who go to public and charter school and they never had any shots. You don't need them. What you need is an exemption letter from the doctor. What you need is to download the exemption form from the County Board of Health, or you can write your own notarized letter, have it turned into an affidavit, and you give it to the school secretary, and life goes on. I'm telling you what I know. I'm a principal. Children don't have to be immunized. And you're going to tell me that the secretary told you they had to be. I'm sure she did. Because she know you wasn't going to go through the research to find out if she was telling the truth or not.
Yes, sir.
Listen, the law doesn't fight for you. You have to use the law to fight for yourself. Nobody's going to tell you that that if you don't want your child in special ed, you have a right to say no. Nobody's going to tell you. If the teacher says, I think your child needs medicine, you have a right to tell her that you are not a doctor and you have no business giving me mental health advice. Nobody's going to tell you your child cannot be suspended more than 10 days at a time because it's against the law. Nobody's going to tell you your special ed son cannot be suspended more than 10 days total throughout the whole school year. And if they do suspend that boy for the 11th day, you want to get with Dr. Umar and we're going to make them pay for your son to go to a private school because this is the law. They're not going to tell you that. You got to know it and you got to use it for your own benefit.